Welcome back to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is Sensei Cleveland, also known as Sensei Drip Master, also known as the Pen Decker, also known as many things. And we are back here today, ladies and gentlemen, to talk about this cryptocurrency once again, where we utilize things that are on the blockchain, off the blockchain, cryptocurrency that doesn't even use a blockchain. So once again, we are back here at Kung Tech Fu, your #1 spot to get the education you need in order to navigate the crypto space properly and safely, ladies and gentlemen. We know there are plenty of hackers. We know there are plenty of scammers. We know there are plenty of just straight hateful people out there that don't want to see you succeed. But fortunately for us, those that are in cryptocurrency, the thing about that is it simply can't be stopped, ladies and gentlemen, because we have a powerful tool. And that powerful tool gives us a promise of freedom, and a promise to have a license, if you will, to make as much money as we want to make. So while we are here today, ladies and gentlemen, stick with me because we're going to answer a question. And that question is, first of all, why are we here? We just said that compound interest, Albert Einstein, all of that. But we want to know, how can you show me the money? Where is the money being made? How can I take advantage of it? How can I be down, basically, ladies and gentlemen? So before we get into that, we're going to go into a new update, ladies and gentlemen. You guys all know how much I love my beloved BitKeep wallet. And I just ran into something, and that's another great thing about the crypto space. Like, you're constantly being fed and stimulated by things that just, it's a continuous surprise aha moment, you know. But with here, you know, if you notice here, my BitKeep wallet no longer says BitKeep wallet. It now says BitGet wallet, ladies and gentlemen. So obviously, I mean, they did a makeover and everything, you know. It's a little more aesthetically pleasing. It functions a little better, you know. And you guys all know that I love my BitKeep wallet, but it seems that they now have a partnership with this decentralized exchange, BitGet, ladies and gentlemen. So I was not aware of this. It was a pleasant surprise to find this. I did need an update, but I didn't expect anything like this, ladies and gentlemen. So as you guys know, one of the reasons why I use BitGet wallet now, I almost said BitKeep by force of habit, but it's because of this guy right here, MetaMask. Now, MetaMask, when I first got into crypto, you know what I'm saying, and still to this day, is like the premier #1 wallet in all of decentralized crypto. But there's a problem with MetaMask. And that problem with MetaMask, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who are users, you know, those of you that are in the space, you know that MetaMask does not or is unable to hold a lot of coins, especially, you know, the #1, you know, Bitcoin itself. MetaMask cannot hold Bitcoin, okay? MetaMask is a EVM compatible wallet, so there's a lot of things that it simply cannot do. And I don't know about you on your phone, but on my phone, MetaMask is extremely slow. So what I did is, even though I started in MetaMask, what I did is I took MetaMask, I used my mnemonic and or my private key, and I imported it into BitKeep to get the crypto superpowers, the power to hold the Pulse chain, the power to hold Bitcoin, the power to hold XRP, you know. So yeah, you know, so you kind of got like superpowers there, you know. And there are many great wallets. If you look here, this whole thing is dedicated to wallets, ladies and gentlemen, because each wallet caters to a specific ecosystem, ladies and gentlemen. So what we are here to realize today, ladies and gentlemen, is, where is the money? How can I access it? Where are the sustainable platforms? Because not everybody is a scammer. Not everybody is a hacker. You see what I'm saying? But I will say that well over half of the crypto space is filled with, mischievous people, let's just say. All right. But we are not here to pay attention to them. We are here to pay attention to what works, the solution. Okay. Where are the good projects? Where are the benevolent devs? Where are the people that are willing to fulfill their end of the bargain, ladies and gentlemen? So before we get into that of where is the money, let's take a quick look at where the money is not, ladies and gentlemen, meaning projects that have recently failed. Okay. And one of them that we spoke about previously was Dexpool, ladies and gentlemen. Dexpool has been hacked, ladies and gentlemen. They gave out this thing, and this is exactly why I, took a picture of this. I took a picture of this because I knew that they will probably be inaccessible in the future, and indeed they are. If you try to go to the Dexpool website, you're only going to see either nothing or an offline version. You can't even access the site because here in one instance, they said that the investor inquiry that, starting in 24, their platform will offer services only to accredited institutional investors. Okay. And then they go on and on of this, that, and the other. And if you meet those requirements, put your stuff here and they're going to get back at you. Right. And then we go over here to the next one. And like just after that, they talk about the pool loss and the hack that they sustained. And, it goes on to talk about, dear users, our protocol suffers significant losses. A vulnerability in the Viper smart contract promoting language has jeopardized multiple liquidity pools. DeFi projects. Already more than $50 million worth of hacks have been confirmed, including the Curve project. Okay, we all know that the Curve project was also hacked. Okay, the megalithic curve, ladies and gentlemen. So the money's not there. All right. Also where the money is not, okay, is another place called Porodex. We was recently involved in Porodex. Porodex reminded me of something like, Carnelian Tova, more so like Income 15. Income 15 turned out to be a little bit of a mischievous thing going on there. I made $60 and I bounced, but yeah, the money's no longer in Porodex. And unfortunately for us, ladies and gentlemen, when these bad actors go sour and they finally reveal themselves, a lot of them don't take down their websites. It's kind of like the Roach Motel. Your money gets in, but it never gets back out. So we don't want that, ladies and gentlemen. So what are we here to talk about? We're here to talk about where the money is. And first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, you always want to utilize something like ULTIMO Pay. ULTIMO Pay is a cryptocurrency offshore banking account where you can spend your crypto as if it's fiat, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, you don't have to worry about, three-letter people. If you're a cryptocurrency person and you wake up in the middle of the night, in a cold sweat because of Gary Gensler and Elizabeth Warren, fear not. You have ULTIMO, where you can utilize this and you don't have to worry about these three-letter tiny people that do not want to see you succeed. Secondly, we have SPRITZ Finance, ladies and gentlemen. So what is SPRITZ Finance? SPRITZ Finance, ladies and gentlemen, is, I thought I put it somewhere close here, ladies and gentlemen. I thought I did anyway. But SPRITZ Finance basically is how I use crypto, the dividends from my crypto, to pay my bills, ladies and gentlemen. I am an ambassador, if you will, of SPRITZ Finance, and that is actual and factual. I went through the paperwork and all, and but yeah. So this one's always you refer somebody, and you can earn $20. You connect your wallet to this. You type in your billing accounts. And you use the correct way to use this is not just to use any crypto, but to use the dividends from the appreciations that you got from your crypto projects. Use that to pay your bills, because now when you use the dividends that you generated, it's like you're paying your bills for free, so you don't have to it doesn't touch your base money, if you will. Okay. Now, before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about some guidelines when it comes to crypto. As long as you follow the guidelines, you should be a-okay, ladies and gentlemen. And the first guideline is never, ever put more or put anything into crypto that you cannot afford to lose. In other words, after you've paid your rent, after you've put food on the table, after you bought, your kid those sneakers they so desperately want, if you have anything left over, after you've paid, telephone and internet and all of those things that we, have to pay, because we all live on a budget. And after you fulfill your budget, if you got, $500, $100, $50 left over that you feel you want to throw into the pot to try and multiply it, then you can do so. And thankfully, you guys got people like me who wake up to crypto and go to sleep to crypto. So, we know where the money is, ladies and gentlemen. So first and foremost, let's take a look at some projects like CloudFi, ladies and gentlemen. CloudFi is a wonderful project. And formerly, it was, as I stated previously, if you've been here, you know that I was telling you guys that it was a Jan Gregory special. Now, for those of you who don't know Jan Gregory, basically, when he comes around, you hear him before you see him. He's one of those guys that, he always, he doesn't just bring an entourage. He brings a whole army of people with him. So he is a person that really gets the crowds going and roaring, but fortunately, unfortunately, however you want to look at it, it doesn't matter. But Jan Gregory is no longer with this platform. He has moved on to other platforms. I don't know if his contract is up, and it doesn't even matter, but they did speak about it. And, they spoke of Jan Gregory in high regard and this, that, and the other, and it's all cool. But, basically, when you put your money in here into CloudFi, it has been doing well. It continues to do well. They are very sustainable, and they look to do well for quite some time in the future. And as I said about those guidelines, as long as you come in here or any platform with the mindset of, how should I say, getting your ROI out first before you start to compound into eternity, okay? So let's say you put $500 in, right? Now you should be concentrated on getting $500 out before you start compounding most of the time, 80% of the time. From that point forward, you should be compounding to increase exponentially the money that you have on the table, because now that's just house money. So therefore, if the platform disappears and you wake up one morning, you got $5,000 in there or whatever, and it just disappears, because any platform that we talk about can disappear tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. But the key is to get out, as Crypto Bandit says, before the rug police show up, okay? And if you got out the money that you put in, then and also made a couple of dollars along the way, a few hundred or a few thousand, then it's all good for you. You may want to milk that cow longer, but that's simply not possible. But you didn't lose anything either, and you made a few hundred or a few thousand. And that's the attitude we want to go in here. So we hope for the best, but we also prepare for the worst. And that is the first, that is another of the two guidelines that I always state. One, don't put in more than you can afford to lose. And two, ROI as quickly as possible so that you can then go forth to exponentially multiply your money. Now the withdrawal there's some changes here too. Now you can't withdraw every day previously, and they went from $50 to $25. But now withdrawals are only available on Sunday. So you can return on Sunday to proceed with your withdrawal process. I myself personally like that, ladies and gentlemen, because it's another step towards sustainability, ladies and gentlemen. So if we click here, it'll take us to the CloudFi Telegram, where it's going to show you, all of this is going to tell you about, they're writing to you, sense of responsibility, introducing weekly withdrawals, reducing withdrawals, enhanced focused on trading. They're just going to go ahead and tell you all about that. So you can go in here and click and look at this for yourself, ladies and gentlemen, because we have to move on. Okay. And with that, let's go back up here. And we are also looking at a great platform where they really some of the fish that I swim within these crypto waters, like my guy Joshua from the DeFi guys, and Crypto Jamie, but specifically Joshua from the DeFi guy, he went to London to where the corporate office is for GP bots. Every time I go on Instagram, I always see an ad for GP bots. It's all over the place. I rarely go to Facebook, but I'm sure if I go on Facebook, I'm sure I'll see it there too, because I'm definitely seeing it on Instagram. I'm definitely seeing it just all around, ladies and gentlemen. And they are legit, ladies and gentlemen. They are legit as they come. And it's doing wonderful. You go in here, you buy your licenses, and you get, you're in the 3x5 matrix. And even if you don't give your referral link out, there will be other people put under you. And if you own that license of $20, $50, $100, whatever, you will receive the referral bonus within the 3x5 matrix and all of that. So we're not here to talk about GP bots specifically, the how-tos and all. Like if you guys been watching my videos, you should already know about GP bots, but yeah, they really rolled out the red carpet for Joshua. And not just him, but a bunch of people, who was there. I saw one of the guys, I don't know his name, kind of a older guy who he actually came out of, MLM marketing, multi-level marketing. He came out of retirement for this project. And this project still hasn't officially launched, ladies and gentlemen. Like, it's still in the warehouse. So you want to talk about early? You're so early, it hasn't even left the building yet. Okay. So this is awesome. They took him, they drove, they pulled him up in a limo. They took him to dinner a few times, top-notch places. They took him to 2 football games. They really rolled out the red carpet for these influencers and people who are team leaders. Some of these people aren't even crypto people. They're multi-level marketing people, So GP bots, sustainable, legit as they come, So yeah, that's another one there. And of course, our new favorite, CAPITALIUM, ladies and gentlemen. CAPITALIUM is a project that I am personally using. You can utilize several cryptocurrencies to, make profits using your economic energy. I like to call it economic energy because, we can go from Bitcoin to Litecoin to Bitcoin Cash to XRP to what have you, to USDT, USDC, of course. And now, as you see here, CAPITALIUM is still in the beta phase. This is another one that hasn't even left the building yet. You want to talk about early? You're so early, they didn't even leave yet, okay? They're still in the building. You caught them in the building, in the warehouse section, still packaging things up. That's how early you are, okay? And if you look at this, we're still in beta phase. And for each $1 spent on the formula, you earn 3 Lium tokens, okay? So aside from the money that you're getting, there's a whole nother factor to this equation, which is the Lium tokens, which in the roadmap on the 14th that you'll see, they're going to have that on the platform so that the Lium tokens that you get or purchase, you'll be able to stake those as another form of income in addition to the main reason why you're there is simply to compound what you have deposited onto the platform. But on the sidebar, you got the Lium swap thing going on as well. Okay, you can earn 2 Lium for each $1 formula you bought. You can earn 1 Lium for each of the formula bought by the referrals, whatever your referrals buy, and the note down here is no sign up bonus. And that's a shame for you guys because I got a sign up bonus because I was here that early, you know. And shout out to Loki Bunny, you know what I'm saying? Loki Bunny was feeling some kind of way. If you guys don't watch Loki Bunny, you should, you know what I'm saying? I follow him on some projects, and when I got into crypto, he was already here. And yeah, he's a pretty funny guy, pretty cool guy, you know, looking to document his journey, you know, but he was feeling some kind of way because he's been in here for a minute. And now that, you know, big YouTubers like myself, no, it's like, I'm not a big YouTuber, you know what I'm saying? There's only you know, I'm an acquired taste. But, you know, when other actual big YouTubers came into the space and started talking about Capitalium, and now it seems to be going somewhat viral or whatever they want to say, parabolic or whatever, you know, but it's becoming known, okay? And so he was feeling some kind of way about that. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I'm in here. And like I was saying, I am personally using this to expand my XRP bags. Now, you guys know that we love our ISO 222 compliant coins because we know that the world is switching once again. We went from the greenback system into the fractional reserve monetary system. Okay, now we're switching again into this digital economy known as cryptocurrency and or blockchain. But like I said, not only blockchain, because some cryptocurrency does not use a blockchain like Hashgraph, Hedera, or IOTA, or even Constellation DAG and things of that nature. However, I am personally using this exchange because if you see right here in auto withdrawal settings, if you go down here, you see you have a multitude of coins that you can use. You can use Ripple, Bitcoin, Tron, Litecoin, USDT, Litecoin, Dogecoin, and FYI, Dogecoin is actually a fork of Litecoin, just so that you know. BNB, Ethereum, USDT ERC20, and USDC ERC20. Now, I'm going to give you guys a suggestion. You can do what you want, of course, based upon your needs, because you may need to use ERC20. But if you don't need to use ERC20, do not use ERC20 blockchain. That is Ethereum's blockchain. And most times, the transaction fees are beyond ridiculous. This is why we use TRC20 or BSC or the Binance Smart Chain BEP2 or BEP20. You know, do yourself a favor. Don't use ERC20 if you don't have to. Okay, there's just a word to the wise there. But anyway, you can utilize or take profit in any of these coins. However, I am having all of my profits at the end of the day being diverted into Ripple, and being that I took the auto compound off for the moment, because if you look up here, I have the auto exchange settings into Ripple, so everything goes into Ripple. Secondly, I have the auto withdrawal settings for $10. So every time I get $10 worth of XRP, it automatically shoots into my Zoom wallet. And this is not just theory. I have actually already did a test run on this, and it worked flawlessly, ladies and gentlemen. So that is another one right there, Capitalium, and that's what we are utilizing at this juncture in time. And if you go down to data support and all of this stuff, let's just go down to data. If you go down here to data, you're going to see all of your transactions down here, what took place, you know, your transaction history. If you go over here to statistics, you're going to go in here and you're going to see that the different AI formulas that are available. And you see right now I have 405 in here, and that's going to continue to expand, of course, because I am going to swiftly move to this moderate AI, which requires 1,000 XRP. And then I'm going to swiftly move to this strong AI of XRP. All right. So you got this down here and you got these files, and it shows you what you're doing. You can go down here and look into this stuff. And also know that if you don't know about Capitalium, one of the biggest selling points of Capitalium is that Jake, the master trader from JetBot, is heading things up here. He's the one that's in control of the actual trade and is utilizing ChatGPT to actually filter you know, what the bot does along with himself. You see what I'm saying? So he pretty much lets the bot take the lead, and he pretty much supervises and directs the bot of these trades, ladies and gentlemen. And as you see with these, notice what it says here, ladies and gentlemen. Pay attention to this. Weekly dividend rate. Okay, so obviously weekly means weekly, not daily. You see, we are so used to daily 2.5%, daily 1.25%, daily. We're used to that daily. Here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see the sustainability hard baked into the protocol because we are getting a weekly dividend of 2, 4, 5%, ladies and gentlemen, based upon the AI. Meaning what? Meaning it is ultra stable and it is going to be here for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. So that is episode 1, ladies and gentlemen, of Where is the Money, or Show Me the Money, as I stated, and there are just certain things that you should know. There's a lot of really good sustainable platforms here, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I always give you guys my referral links to give you safe passage through the crypto space. Don't look at these platforms and then go and try and find them on your own, because there's a chance, and as many hackers and scammers that are out there today, there's a good chance that you will probably be led to a site that looks identical to what you saw, but it is not what you saw. Okay, it is a scammer sucking you into the vortex of being, taken advantage of. Okay, so other things. Next time we come, we're going to talk about what's happening on the XRP ledger, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't know what the XRP ledger is, I suggest that you find out, because that's actually where your XRP is going to live, along with the ecosystems that are involved with that. But we have XLS 30D proposal coming up for automated market makers, which brings AMMs, we call them, to the XRP ledger, ladies and gentlemen. And basically that's going to provide us with smart contracts. It's going to provide us with yield farming, staking, single-sided staking, and LP tokens. It's going to be crazy, ladies and gentlemen. So listen to the winners. Don't listen to the haters. Don't listen to the people that don't want you in crypto. Don't listen to, the sentiment is changing a little bit because of institutional DeFi. Okay. Now we know that because of institutional DeFi, trillions of dollars is about to flow into the crypto space in the form of institutional and enterprise DeFi. And of course, we're still going to have our, DeFi degen stuff. And the key word, or what DeFi actually means, ladies and gentlemen, is decentralization. We take out the middleman so that we can truly be our own bank, ladies and gentlemen. So with that, once again, get yourself a BitKeep wallet so you too can have superpowers. You can go in here and you got PancakeSwap. You got all of this stuff. It is very intuitive. It also protects you from people scamming you by putting coins into your wallet. If you go in here and you look at all of this stuff here, you actually have to go in and you actually have to find, it catches things, so that it has to ask your permission for things to be injected into your wallet. That previously happened to me on Tron, where somebody sent in $8 and, every time I went to extract that or anything else within the USDT, it simply wouldn't extract. But what it was doing, it was stealing my TRX and sending it somewhere. Now, of course, I went in there, and here's what you do, ladies and gentlemen, if you find that happening to you. You go in there and you click on that transaction. You go down here to the Tron scan, you view the details, and not just Tron, but any blockchain for that matter. You go in here and you simply cancel that transaction. Okay, you're going to see a button down there where it says accepted, and you're simply going to cancel that. Okay, and once you cancel that, it's going to say successful, confirmed, and that's how I got that little thief out of my wallet, ladies and gentlemen. So once again, this is the Sensei Drip Master. Drip stands for Dividend Reinvestment Platform, ladies and gentlemen. So we have many more to come, and the goal is multiple income streams, ladies and gentlemen. And get your mind right, because you do not want to experience sudden wealth syndrome Ladies and gentlemen, being wealthy has less to do with what you have than what you know. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, you already know. Let's get this crypto.